So many teams, so many ambitions. The objectives are clear for everyone, and they all know what needs doing. It is very much every team for themselves. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's on Nautovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Taz. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is. But he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet.
And Messi! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Baumgartner. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. And he shoots! Played it again.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, it's come loose. He's dealt with that really well. And he's quick to get rid. And that's a throw-in. Sabitzer gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
No goals as yet. Schmidt.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Garnacho. That has not gone well. Austria have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he goes cross-field. And here's Messi. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread to the right. Lo Celso! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Baumgartner. Otamendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Gives it back. And it's skewed away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it! That's another chance! Goal! Argentina! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schlager. Front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's a pretty loose pass. Schmidt. That's a good ball out wide. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Hangs one. Oh, great leap! And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we are back underway. And Messi!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now who's going... Oh, he's having a go! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
Not the most convincing of passes. Schlager for Schmidt. Schlager. And he was quick to react. Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. He's on it. Takes a shot! Oh, and again! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's on Nautovic. Threads one in. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Paredes gets a foot in here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Romero. And it's Otamendi. And Molina. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Messi, takes the shot! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Lo Celso! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Danso tries to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's on Nautovic. Now it's on Nautovic. That's destined for the flank. Space for him to turn and look. On Naut. And the finish!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's on Nautovic. And here's Messi. Oh, Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Austria, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
That is good alertness. Argentina have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's picked his way through, and the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it enough.
And there's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Argentina making further changes here, and in quick succession. Simeone to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Garnacho. And that has been knocked clear.
Simeone
And his
really
minutes have
was
been
well
indicated.
marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Romero spots it and intercepts. 4 extra minutes added on. Over to the right flank. Lima. No way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he plays one through. Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, he's having a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball. Tagliafico is there and he can get that clear. And he's gone direct here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And That has earned a reprieve for Messi! So we're still where we started right now. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick.
Pretty robust defending.
Martinez might just make this. So what can they make of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary. Tries from distance. Missed by a fraction. Front-footed pressing going on here. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the return pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Garnacho. Almost half an hour in now. Paredes. And here's Lautaro. And Martinez! And that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Paz. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho on a serious charge here. Lo Celso. He's having a pop! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Paredes pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
That'll be a throw. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Back towards the middle. Messi! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Molina. Now it's Messi. And Paz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped. A lot of space here. A real opportunity.
Whistle's gone. That's foul. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's been cut out, well played. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Argentina certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Some good work on the right flank here. Paz. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi going face-to-face with... And Martinez! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's destined for the flank. Messi. Paredes. Garnacho. Now it's Martinez. Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And he can thump it away. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Garnacho, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is through here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 9. Entrará al campo. Número 19. Cambio.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Paredes stood up well to him there. Lo Celso, and it's Messi. That has been slung wide. Tagliafico, he's not got that quite right. That's going wide left. And they can counter here. It's a good run down the right. Lo Celso. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. Driving forward. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Lo Celso! And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
So we have movement on both
Número
benches.
11. Entran número 14. Número 4. Se va a realizar un
Argentina
cambio.
will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And this is... And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tagliafico proves too strong. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Alvarez is flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Argentina are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tagliafico. And Almada. Knocks it out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's going to be a booking. And he has been fouled there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Romero with a definite foul there. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No, that's been intercepted. Paredes.
Se van a jugar 4
Into
minutos de
stoppage time,
compensación.
and it is still 0-0. McAllister. Shot could be on. And it's been hooked away. And it's McAllister. McAllister! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and...
Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that's it. It is the long road home. They needed to win. They failed to win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Argentina simply just didn't show enough urgency for me, Peter. I would have expected a lot more from them knowing what's at stake, but it just wasn't there. That's what happens when enough switch off.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez. And here's Messi. And Messi! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Dybala. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Argentina with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a good ball out wide. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Argentina have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread it left. Molina makes the interception. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Cleared away. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills.
Getting up there! And he's there to get it away. Nearly, but not quite. They've played it short. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here. Big chance! No, not quite.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Romero does well to get it back. Now it's Martinez. Tries a shot! And what to be quick to recover this. Has a look up and drives it forward. Now he's off and running. Tagliafico. He's found a way through. Foot in. Now it's Dybala.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Paz. Lo Celso. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Shot could be on. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Dybala going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Algeria
are looking to go forward now. Lo Celso. And it's Molina. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread to the right. He's got away. That is lovely. Tagliafico does really well to win the ball there. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi, good driving run. And that is masterful defending. Martinez, and Martinez! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Argentina are proving to be a very frustrating watch. There's a complete lack of cutting edge, and with the amount of attempts they've managed, they should be comfortably ahead. They really should.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would...
Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's running away. Chance for a shot! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pinches it off him. He's looking wide. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Dybala was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Your impression so far, Jim? Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Entrará al campo, número 19.
Here's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's destined for the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Algeria have a free kick. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. So what can they make of this? That is good progress on the left. Lo Celso. Now it's Messi.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Lo Celso makes a move down the right. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Romero concedes a free kick for that.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11, número 9. Entran número 14, número 7.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Argentina have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's heaved it away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Engages and forces him off the ball. He has found the way through.
Algeria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Molina.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
That's going in strongly.
Otamendi. Alvarez. Tagliafico. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, there's the shot! And there goes their last chance. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
The type of defeat that's hardest to take, Peter. One where you know the game was winnable, yet no matter what you did, it just wouldn't go in, and then all of a sudden, bang, you're behind.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs